Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Today, I got some projects I was going to show you, um, but I think the easiest way would be in Ravelry that have been hibernating, sleeping, snoozing, whatever you want to call it, works in progress of things that I haven't done in a long time. And one of my New Year's resolutions is to finish up some of those projects before I start something new. And granted, I did start a sweater or two and some socks this year, so yeah, well, that didn't work out too well. So, trying to get back on track, I'm going to show you my Ravelry projects, things that I found in there. Not everything that I'm working on is in Ravelry at the moment. I'm really terrible at updating it. For instance, the green sweater that I'm working on to check out my my pattern that I'm writing up to test knit it, that's not in there yet. Maybe I can walk you through on how to do that sometime. Let's see. Let's look at my Ravelry page. Here we go. So, the Bubbles Afghan I've been working on for a long time. It's basically when I feel like working on it, just sitting there watching TV here and there. It's just an Afghan that I created out of a stitch that I liked, using Lion Brand homespun. It's a little further along than this, but yeah, as you could see, I started it back in 2010. Yeah, so long time ago, and it was actually snoozing or hibernating, so I moved it up to be work in progress because I want to get it completed. And going back, let's see, why are those there? I moved those. Why is everything missing? No, I moved things around. Okay, let me refresh this page. There we go. That's better. Okay. I have another scarf that I started a long time ago. Basically, it's the same pattern as the one that I did here on streaming, only it's not as far along. It's made out of a different type of yarn. It's just more of like a doodle type of project, but I figured I might as well finish it. Then there's this certain shade of burgundy instead of certain shade of green, because I'm making it out of burgundy colors. I'm going to do these two different ones. So this will be the burgundy will be the outside of it, and then the print will be the inside of it. And I'll show you an example because I've already done this pattern. I'm pretty sure I have before. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's this one. Yep, a certain shade of green shawl. So this is what it will look like. This is done all in the same yarn. So this will be the burgundy part here, and this will be the multicolor up here. Let's see if I can get, that was when I was blocking it. So this would be the burgundy part here, and this will be the multicolor for the center piece here. So, and it's let's see, where's that? Go back up to it. No. Why do you do that? Okay, here we go. So it's Soft Secret Yarn Bee yarn that I had around. And let's see, I started this in 2019. No, that can't be right. I think that's when I actually just put it in there, because I know I started it a long time ago and it's been sitting on needles for a while. Way before 2019. I think before 2013, honestly. Why does it keep going back to that page? Anyways, this one is, I was going to do a shawl. This one here. It's a double knit shawl. I thought it was really pretty. I started this, back in 2012. It's double knit, and I was going to do this chocolate brown and green color. So that's another one that I'd started. And here's one. It was my first shawl when I started it in 2011, but I've completed other ones ahead of that. So it's the ginkgo shawl. It's like a big leaf. It's so pretty. I just thought it was so pretty and fell in love with it when I went to a sheep and wool festival in Wisconsin back in 2011 probably. It's so pretty. So I really want to finish that one. And let's see what's next. Oh, and then this one. It's a hemi hemlock ring blanket. Let's see some of these pictures in here that are completed. Can I zoom in? No, it won't let me. Okay. So it just looked really pretty, and I've got the yarn for it already, so, and I started it a while ago. But it's a nice blanket. It's like a big version of like a lace shawl, so it's more of a blanket with thicker wool. It's the same pattern, but you use different size yarn with it. I'm actually a little further along than this last picture, but it was since 2010, so like I said, I'm trying to bring some of my hibernated projects up to finish them. And if you haven't seen my projects page, this is the pattern that I'm making the green sweater of right now to test out my pattern. I've just made a bunch of things over the years. And this isn't all of it because, like I said, I'm terrible at putting things into here. This hat is actually made from hand spun wool that I did on my spinning wheel. And so I spun it, and then I knitted it, and I gave it to my daughter when she first started college. And now she's back into college, and so I made her the sweater when she's going to get her doctorate degree. So these are mitts that I designed along with these. A scarf that I made, I designed. What else? Some of my wool that I spun during Tour de Fleece, not France. Petty socks. I did this as a knit-along, as a Christmas gift to my mom. I believe that's Japanese for mom or mother or something like that. I looked it up, but it's been a long time since I've done that. I don't know, just all the projects I've made. And then my Z's, my hibernating ones, and other ones that I just kind of frogged because I never got to it or I had to use the yarn for something else. So, anyways, those are my projects on Ravelry. My Ravelry ID is KnitterGirl39, in case you want to add me. And so there's that. Let's see. Now, for this, I'm still working on the yoke. Got to get 39 repeats of the 2-row repeat, and I think I'm at 22 right now. I just finished 22, so I'm starting 23. So if you want, hang around, knit along with me. I'm just going to do a couple rows of this. Oh, the one shawl I do have it out here, the shade of burgundy one. So this is what I've got, how far I'm at so far. Actually, it's going to be really soft and snuggly. I think I really like this yarn for it. And I think this will be good for the inside part. I think it'll be really pretty when it's done. I don't know why I didn't finish it before, but I'm going to now. But first, caught on the needles. First, this is going to get done. Project goal is to hopefully be done and get it in the mail to who it's going to, so they can get it and possibly wear it for St. Patty's Day. So that gives me, what, a month and a half to do it, so I have time for mailing and them to get it in time. So, and I also have to, I'm redoing the tip of these socks. So I gotta get that back on there and start doing it and finish these off. And just do the toes again. What else? What else? I think that's it. I'm crocheting with the scrubby cotton. A bath. Was it puff? What do you want to call it? I'm on the last row. I just have that far left to go. And then I can test it out and see how it works. I'm kind of anxious to try that. So, okay, again, I'm distracting myself. So, I'll get back to this. Let's see. And away we go to knit. Okay. Yep, I'm at increased round, so. I like doing the increase this way. It leaves a nice decorative line. I kind of like that. I got that baby sweater into the mail, and they should have it by Tuesday, so I hope she likes it. And I did forget to get a picture of it, so I'm terrible. That's why most of the stuff doesn't get added into Ravelry, because I end up not getting pictures of it before I give it away and things like that. And well, things happen. Oh, and FYI, you know how kids always say the dog ate my homework? Well, my cat is eating my pattern. She sees it and she chews on it. I have no idea why, but apparently that's something she likes to do. I have to keep it away from her now, or I won't have anything left. Excuse me. I did remember to take a picture of this, at least today, so that way when I do put it into Ravelry, I'll have pictures, so I can do that way. Kind of want to wait until I actually get the pattern finalized, and then I can tag the pattern in it. But thinking about it, I really don't need to wait. I can do the pattern in there at any time, because you can edit the project at any time. soon it will be able to put it on a longer cable, and then I can put it on my mannequin and get a picture of it on there. See what it looks like so far. I don't know about anybody else. Last night we got just a couple inches of snow, but since it's so cold, it's not the fun kind of snow. Okay, fun kind of snow is that you can make snowmen out of it, but it's not the fun kind of snow to shovel because it's the packy, heavy stuff. Right now we didn't get that because it's too cold. We got the fluffy, blow-away stuff for drifting. But about 3 inches. Something like that. What you making? Okay. Well, hello. I'm making this. It's a pattern I wrote up, or I'm in the process of writing up, and I'm test knitting my pattern right now. So it's a sweater, obviously, from the elbows down. And from like just under the bust and down, it's ribbed to give it a little more tailored look. But it's balloony, I don't know if that's even a word. Poofy, at the top. So for when I make it for myself, it doesn't hide my big arms up at the top, thanks to age. And for my daughter, it emphasizes her bust because she's got a bigger chest than I do. And it's got a little bit of a hood for the back. It just looks really cute. So that's what I'm making. Test knitting it, see how it turns out with the pattern. Making tweaks as I go along. Are you working on anything in particular? This sweater is a top-down raglan style sweater. So I'm still doing the yoke part. Yes, I've done that plenty of times. I know the feeling. I have something I've been crocheting, but I keep getting distracted by doing other things that I wanted to give to my sister. Well, because we agreed we weren't going to give each other presents this year unless we wanted to just make something small. So I was going to make a crocheted laundry bag. I don't know what else to call it, for delicates, but make the bag myself, a small one, and then do some small little those little face cleaning rounds or squares. They're only about this big that you use instead of a whole washcloth to wash your face with. And then you can put those into the laundry bag to wash them. Yeah, well, I haven't gotten much further than starting the bag. So it's gonna be a while. But I got other things that keep coming up going, oh, this needs to get done by this. This needs to get done by that. Well, maybe I'll be lucky and I'll have it done for her birthday in May. Okay. Wow, my memory is really failing. I did, didn't I? Yes, I did increase. Okay. It's one of those days. Ah, okay. There we go. So that was the increase round. I'm back towards the front again. As my little marker here tells me that's the front side. So I'm almost there. New ideas, working on a hat, and oh, I can use this yarn for another project. Oh my gosh, I've done that so many times. Let me put this down and get started because I'm super excited. Oh yes, exactly. Yep. Or like my case, you find out, oh, I can make this for so and so. Or yeah, I get it completely. Or my daughter comes to me, hey, I saw this. Do you think you can make something like that? Well, let me try, because I can try and figure it out. Let me see. Or find a pattern to match it or something, and then get all excited to do it because she asked me to. Everything else can be put on hold. Okay, increase round's done, so now it's just a regular knit round. Ah! Thanks for joining me this morning. It's Messy Threads. It's nice to actually have somebody to chat with than by myself. I feel like I chat too much. I feel silly when no one else is there and I'm just talking away. So this is just a knit round, yes. Messy. Okay, Messy. After this sweater, is there any other projects you're working on? Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Here, let me see. I'll show it. I think I showed it before you got on. There. So I decided my New Year's resolution is to work on things that have been hibernating for years. So, like, I think this one was from 2010. Let's see. This one was from 2010. This one was 11. And then so on. This is a crochet project. This is just a scarf. So I'll probably pick one of them. I'm guessing I'll probably do this one next. This is a ongoing one that I just have sitting next to my chair while we watch TV that I just work on. It's just a simple Afghan. But this is a shawl. I've done the shawl twice now. And I like these colors, but I started this after I did the first one before I did the second one, if that makes sense. The second one was a cream colored one that I did for my now daughter-in-law for like a bridal shawl, and she loved it. So it will look like this one. It's the same pattern, but I'm gonna have, let's see, this is the burgundy part, and where this line is, then this will be the multicolored part. Can't really don't see it too well, but I think I'll do that one next. Oh, why does it do that? Did it before. There we go. I think I'll do that one next, along with a bunch of other things that I got going on. So, because, you know, sometimes you're working on something that takes a long time, so you take breaks from it, or if it's too intense, sometimes you just want something mindless to do while you're watching TV. So, but this one I want to get done, hoping to get done in time for, so I can get it in the mail so the recipient can wear it for St. Patty's Day. But so I kind of want to work on getting this done now instead of taking breaks. And this is a lot of mindless knitting. I can watch TV while working on this as long as I remember which row I'm on. At least until the yoke part's done. Do you have projects that you got in mind to work on after your Christmas present that you're working on currently? Oh, Coco, I can't play fetch right now. I know you want to play fetch, but I got the door closed mostly, and I can't throw it through the door for you to go get it and bring it back. Where are you? I know. I'm sorry. In a little bit. Come up on my lap. Come on. No? No? Don't claw the chair. No, don't claw the chair. Sorry. My kitty cat. Yes, I've done that before. That's kind of why I got that blanket sitting on the next to my chair at night that I'm crocheting the Afghan. Come on, Coco. My kitty cat likes to play fetch, and she always brings me her toys and meows at me with it in her mouth. But when I'm streaming, I have the door mostly closed, so it keeps the sound down from out there. From my husband, and I can't throw through the door for her. Oh, okay, there we go. I really need to cut your claws. That hurt climbing up my legs. Okay, working on 2 friends' Christmas presents, a scarf and crocheting, and I can never say that word. Amigurumi? I don't know why I can't say that word. Which I'm switching back and forth on. Yep. Always have a couple projects to switch back and forth on. That way it doesn't get too stale. And after that, it's a hooded cowl for my brother, a baby. Aww. Nice. Okay, Coco. Okay, you're not helping me. No, don't eat my needles. Back up. Oh, you goofball. Sorry. No, don't rub against the camera. No. No one wants to see your nose up close. Really. Seriously. Stop. This is the one that eats my patterns. Stop eating. No, you don't need to chew on that. No. No. Why you got it in your mouth? Leave it alone. Come on, please. Here, come back on my lap. You're being a little nuisance. Goofball. Sorry. Again. She's just wanting attention. I just finished a baby sweater. Got it in the mail last week. The recipient should have it on Tuesday. I'm excited to hear if she likes it or not. It was a Elizabeth Zimmerman's baby surprise jacket that I made. I just love that pattern. It's so quick and simple to make. See? What are you doing? Don't you snag this yarn. I'll be upset. just really want to be in the way with my hands, don't you? Did you snag it already? No. Okay. Stinker butt. No, no, no. Move your paw. Come on. That's not for you to play with. No, no. Leave it be. Leave it be. What? Daddy's still out snowblowing. That's what you hear. You gonna go sit in front of the monitor again? Alright. I'll get to the middle of this since we're back at the front. Where are you going? Where are you going? No, don't sit on top of the keyboard. No, 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 no. No, no. Oopsie. Sorry about that. She sat on the keyboard and hit keys. Apologize. There. What did you do that for? You don't need to be up there. So sorry about that. Okay, come on. No, you get down. Did she zoom in the camera too? It seems like it's like really up close now. How did she do that? Well, I guess it shows me knitting better, but yes, exactly. She just has to get in the way. Wants to see what's going on, and why aren't you petting me instead of doing what you're doing? Okay, so let me mark down. Oops. My little repeat counter, old-fashioned way. Yeah, I think she zoomed in the camera or something. What did she do? My screen's all different. Oh well, I'll have to figure it out later. I feel like it's like too close. And then it focuses out funny. Nope. Alright, so this is again an increase round, so I'm gonna get something to sip on real quick. Okay. Increase. And increase. Alright, I gotta see something. There we go. There's that. Okay. Still think she did it something. Maybe not. Oh well. We'll figure it out sometime. Second increase. Do you have any knitting New Year's resolution or goals for this year? Okay, now Coco's tearing up the dining room. I don't know what she's playing with in there. It's my old goal. Use up all the yarn in my stash. Do not buy new yarn. But I am weak and impulsive when it comes to buying beautiful, soft, luscious yarn. Uh-huh. Yeah, hold on one second. Let me see if I can hook up my phone's camera. Alright, and let me see if I could switch it. To do that when possible. And you'd think with all that yarn I'd have something in there to make these. Okay, I can't. There we go. To make these. Because they look so comfy and adorable. And I really want to knit them. But I don't have the same weight of yarn that it calls for. It calls for DK weight, or sport weight, number 2. And all I have are 1s or 3s. I don't have enough yarn to make these. They look so comfy. I want to make them. Someday. But I can't get myself to buy the yarn to make them yet. Because, as like you said, I really should knit up with stuff that I have in my stash. You know, the sad part that I have in my stash? Here, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, so the funny and sad part about my stash is that not only is it soft and fluffy, but it's my name. I had to buy it. And did I buy more than one skein? No. So what can I make with this with only one skein? I have no idea. But they actually had two of them, both my name. So I had to get it. You know, it's one of those things where you see it, you just had to get it. Yeah, that was good. So it's been in my stash for a while now. One day I'll make something of it. Maybe put it on the cuff of some mittens or something along the scarf or something. Maybe a cowl. Do the two together. Alright. This is a increased row still. Okay. Do you have like a local yarn shop that you go to? Or just go to like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, or buy online from somewhere? Nice. Nice. I used to live near a place, um, nice local yarn shop. Um, it was so much fun. They had someone come in, and I even did one of those knit alongs where you go there and you knit with people, and it was a square a month type of Afghan um, that I made for ended up giving to my mom for Christmas. It was a lot of fun. But the shop closed and then I moved away, so yeah, I live out in the country now, and nearest store like Joann's and Michael's and that is about a 45-minute drive away. And there's no local yarn shops. So I tend to, if I'm not going to take the truck to get into town, I buy my yarn online. I still buy from Joann or Michael's online. Um, Wish there was a local yarn shop nearby so I could at least give them some business. That would be nice. I'm all for small businesses. I do have a lot of Knit Picks yarn in my stash that I really need to use up. As of like this is from Knit Picks. I really like it. It's really squishy. It's soft. It's nice. But it's hard to buy yarn that you haven't touched before when you're buying online, if that makes sense. Because you don't know what it feels like. And I'm all for touching the yarn and getting the soft stuff. I'm going to need to get a new skein soon in this. Yes, they are. This one is called Dublin. And it's a really pretty color. I figured perfect for an Irish sweater for St. Patty's Day. Alright, this is just a regular knit because I got through the beginning. Okay. Need to remind myself all the time. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Or they come out with a new yarn and you're like, ooh, I want to see what that's like. But I can only afford to get one skein. Well, what can I make with the one skein? Nothing. So I gotta buy two. But then I want to try this color, and then I want this color. And you gotta get two or so of each color so you can make something with it. It adds up real quick. I think if I do this sweater again, the next one's going to be for me, and I think I'm going to do the same yarn but in the holly berry color, so it's more of like a blood red type color. It's really pretty color. Maybe not blood red, maybe that's a little too descriptive. It's just a really pretty red, deep red color. Not really burgundy, like a holly berry color. I like the needles at Knit Picks too. This is a new set that I'm using for this. It's can't really tell, but it's the new Prism ones, but the size just happens to be the gray ones. The other sizes are different colors. I think it's called Prism set. It's this set. Yeah, Prism aluminum set. So I'm using size 5, and they just happen to be the gray ones, but they're really pretty. think I'll just finish this row and then I might end the stream in a little bit. Got lots to do still around the house. Trying to paint a guest room. We got the wall painted yesterday, so gotta get ready to paint the trim work. And got laundry to do, you know, normal house stuff. Fun, fun, fun. Have you seen the Knit Picks new catalog? They got a yarn in there that I really want to try. But can't buy it right now. Hold back. It's if I can get it out. Well, not new yarn, but new colors. I want to try the Muse. Looks so pretty. It's dangerous being on that mailing list for that catalog because you see all the new projects you could make. Sweaters, which maybe someday this pattern might be available on their site. I know I have a few patterns out there on their site. I have, let's see if I can get to it. These are out there on the Knit Picks site. I have a lot of friends who are into like steampunk and Victorian style, so I came up with these so they can wear them with their outfits when they go to like Ren fairs and things like that. So that's why it's designed like that. And it's just knit up like a fingerless mitt, only the part that goes over your hand is to a point that wraps around your finger. Let's see, what other pictures do we have? That's it, I think. Yeah, you can see the loop there. So, but actually I should probably make a pair of those for myself. I made so many for other people, my friends and that. I don't think I ever made a pair for myself. Wear them at my desk at work so my hands don't freeze. done. More than halfway of this round. Oh, come back to the front. Yep, there. Well, thank you for joining me today. It's been fun. I'll be on again probably next Sunday. Usually I try to do every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S. The week of February 7th, I may not be doing it, or it may be a different time if I do, just because that's my birthday weekend, and I believe my daughter's going to come up and visit, and she'll probably be leaving the same time as I would normally be doing this. So I will keep you guys posted, and again, thank you for joining me, and have a great day. See you next week. Bye.